Alright, guys, so I got to this part in the Bible where they talk about the bows. And uh, bows, in my opinion, and what I would think, they're talking about rainbows here. But my AI gives me another thing that they could be talking about here. So I'm going to read the verse. I'm going to read them to you. Uh, and then we'll see what the AI says, which the AI is not wrong either. So, anyways, here we go. I'm going to start there at the top where it says, I do sit my bows. You see it up there. I do sit my bows in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of covenant between me and the earth. So, when I read that, I'm like, the token of your covenant is the rainbow over after it rains. His letting us know that he will never flood the earth, the whole earth, ever again. And it shall come to pass, when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh, and the water shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. And the bow shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I may remember the everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. So, when I read this, I feel he's talking about the rainbow. And most people that would read this also would probably feel he's talking about the rainbow. Because, I mean, sorry, we're not there. Because of the word bow. And I'm assuming that's just what they called it back in their time. And we changed it later on to the rainbow. But the AI, which is right here, puts, because I asked it, I was like, does the word bow mean rainbow? And it says no. No. In the Bible, a bow in the context of rainbow is specifically mentioned in Genesis 9:13 through 17. So, where God set a rainbow in the sky as a sign of his covenant with Noah, promising never to destroy the earth with a flood again. In this context, the word bow refers to a warrior's bow, but it's used metaphorically to describe a rainbow, symbolizing God's peaceful promise rather than a weapon. So while bow itself doesn't directly mean rainbow in the biblical context, the rainbow is referred to a bow in the clouds, specifying God's covenant. So, how they looked at it before we made its name rainbow is that it was a what they called it. Now I've lost my total a weapon, kind of like it was. A warrior's bow. So, they looked at it as a warrior's bow. So, I'm assuming the warrior's bow is kind of like a rainbow also. And maybe it was like a patch or something that they wore on their clothing back in the day. I'm not 100% sure. But, that's what it was to them. And as time went on and life changed and the world changed, we changed it from a bow to a rainbow. So basically, I'm right by saying it means rainbow because that's what it means. But also, a warrior's bow is also what it means. It's just kind of like interesting history to let us know how much things have changed so dramatically over time. But I just thought it was kind of interesting. I was like, if I've never heard this before, there's probably a lot of other people that never have heard this before also. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. Like, comment, and share, and we'll see you guys out in the next video. Peace.